First, three string chords. Okay, chords are when you play multiple strings at the same time. So far, we've only been playing one note, one string at a time, but chords are kind of like the kind of music you play when you're around the campfire or what you hear country musicians play, right? It's when you play more than one note at the same time. So some basics first. So here on my screen, you have how to read chord diagrams. Okay, this is just review. You should actually know this already. So these boxes here, okay, if you look at the picture here, the boxes here, okay, as in the first video, these are called frets. Okay, this white part right here, that's at the end of the guitar, by the head, this is called the nut. Okay, and this is the first fret, the first box, the second fret, third fret, fourth fret, fifth fret, and so on. Okay, and on your hand, on your left hand, each finger is numbered. Okay, the pointer finger is 1, the middle finger is 2, the ring finger is 3, and the pinky is 4. And that's important. You need to know which one's number 1, 2, 3, or 4. Now, this is what a chord diagram looks like. A chord diagram tells us where to put our fingers. All right, and so as you can see on here, all right, we have our chord name right here. We have the nut right here, okay, as I showed you on the guitar. We have our frets, we have our finger numbers, and these black circles with numbers is where we put our fingers. And then number 1, and then number 2, and then number 3 are which fingers we use. Okay. Up here we have X's and O's. The X's mean when you strum with your right thumb or your right hand, you're not supposed to touch those strings. And the circle means you are supposed to let that string sound. It's called an open string. All right. So this is a pretty hard example, so we're not going to do this one, but we're going to do notes on the first string. So I'm just going to pull it up right here. So these are very easy chords. These are very basic chords. Okay. And so remember, when we're reading this, the chord diagrams, the way that I'm holding the guitar right now is exactly what it looks like to you. All right. So we have the 6 strings. Okay. You could see even in the picture, some of them are really bolded or thicker. So you can tell those are the lower strings. So first string is here on the right side of the picture, second, third, fourth, fifth, and so forth. So the easiest chord to do first is a C. Okay, so you can see that black dot is on the second string on the first fret, and I'm going to use my first finger. So it's exactly like that, right there. Okay, 21. Okay, and then you can see that there's a circle on the first string and a circle on the third string. That means you will strum it with your thumb. So with my thumb, I'm going to strum the first 3 strings, and this is a C chord. All 3 strings at the same time. Okay. The next chord that would be good to learn is an E minor. It's the easiest one of all. Why? Because as you can see, there are no black circles with numbers. It's literally nothing. But you can see that there are 3 circles, which means 3 open strings. And you just strum the 3 or the first 3 strings like this. That's an E minor chord. The other 2 I'd like you to learn are a G So again, if you hold your guitar like this, you can see G is on the first string on the 3rd fret, okay? And then you hold it normally, okay? And then you see the circles near the nut, which means you're gonna use your thumb to touch all 3 strings, like this. This is a G. Okay? And the last one you'll need to know is a D. Okay? So a D is one of the hardest ones because there's 3 fingers. So we have first string, the first finger is gonna go on 32. The second finger is gonna go on 12, and the third finger is gonna go on 23. Okay, you can look at my fingers there, and then you strum all 3 strings. So what are the 4 chords I want you to really know? And if you can really master these chords, you can play already thousands of songs. So the 4 chords I want you to learn are C, D, G, and E minor. And that'll allow you to play probably thousands of songs. And I'll show you how you can do that.